Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. If you want 5 free stocks, Webull is going to give you 5 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you 5 free stocks valued up to $9,600. So if you're interested in that great offer, after the video, go down to the description box of the video, click on that Webull link, open up your new account today, and go get that free stock and go get that free money. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about, do I believe inflation is real? And I'm gonna tell you why I'm starting to think there's some manipulation going on in our financial system that leads me to believe inflation might be a little bit unrealistic right now, right? Now, what I mean by that is, as I go out and I'm looking to buy things, let's use this as an example. You guys know I am selling my house. And my original plan was to sell the house, take my profits, and rent for a little while until the real estate market calmed itself down. That was my initial plan, and it still is my initial plan. But I also decided, let me go out and see what's out there for sale. So I had my real estate agent do some digging for me, put together some properties, and I went out to see a property a couple days ago. And beautiful property. But man, when I did a little research on the property to see what the owner actually paid for the property, that's one of the things I do just so that I got an idea of what they originally paid for the house. The original owner paid $445,000 for the house in 2018. It was a new construction in 2018. So I'm thinking, okay, he paid $445,000. He's asking $820,000 for the house. Now, a couple things about the house. It's a smaller house than what I'm currently in. Right now, I'm in a 2,500 square foot house. That particular one I'm looking at is a 2,300 square foot house, right? So it's a smaller house. The community that it's in is not a gated community. It's not a amenitized community. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have a 18-hole golf course. It doesn't have a huge clubhouse. It doesn't have a huge activity center with an Olympic-sized pool and workout facilities and all this stuff like the community that I live in now, right? So it doesn't have any of that stuff. It's a smaller house. It is newer because my house is a 2012 build. That's a 2018 build. And it's a little bit closer to town. I'm a little bit farther out. Not much, but a little bit farther out. So I'm thinking, man, $400,000 increase in value over the last 4 years? That just seems excessive. No comps support it, but guess what? No comps, sellers don't need comps to support anything in this environment. That's why I'm telling you, I believe artificially, people are pumping up the idea of inflation in order to pump up the price of whatever they're selling. And real estate is a prime example of that. Another example of that is automobiles, luxury automobiles. Matter of fact, any automobile, right? So you guys know I'm a big car guy. Got a GT3, got a Range Rover SVR, got a BMW 650 iX Drive with the M Performance package on it. So I'm a big car guy. I own Ferraris. I've owned a bunch of Porsches, you name it. So I'm out also looking to see if I want to add another car to the fleet. So I go to my local supercar dealer. They have an Audi R8. This thing is beautiful, guys. It's a 2020. It's a Spider. It's a Spider, but it's a R8 performance. So it's the big boy R8 with all the 600 plus horsepower. Just beautiful. Full carbon package on it. the midnight package. So all the trim it's a beautiful car. These guys are asking $210,000 for this car. So it's a 2-year-old car, and they're asking the original sticker. I'm telling you guys, it's incredible to me that people can use this inflation thing in order to jack up the prices on everything. Going to the grocery store. This is a good one too. You go to the grocery store. I normally buy Zephyr Hills bottled water. It's $4.99 6 months ago. Now, it's approaching $6 a case. And again, guys, I know some of you are going to be saying, hey, that's what inflation does. It increases prices on everything because I get it. But I still believe a lot of businesses are jacking up prices. A lot of real estate owners are jacking up prices. A lot of automobile dealerships are jacking up prices in order to take advantage of this inflation thing everybody is throwing around. Now, to answer my question, is inflation real? Yes, guys, it's real. And I get it. Prices of our products and services, our goods and services go up during inflationary times. But I also think the country we live in is a capitalistic country. It's capitalism. That's what runs this country, right? Consumerism fueled by capitalism runs this country. And I think people are taking advantage of that. And again, I'm not saying they're wrong. I mean, if you can buy a house for $445,000 and then less than 4 years, you can sell it for twice what you paid for it. Hey, man, that's a great investment, right? On my end, though, it's not, right? I'm not going to pay $820,000 for that house because I know and I believe in a couple of years, prices will settle themselves down and I'd probably be upside down in that house. Now, if I hold the house long term, would I ever get back to the 820 or better? I think so. But I'm an investor, guys. You guys have heard me say this before. I'm not married to a house, right? When I buy a house, either to rent for income or to live in, I want to buy this house with the idea I'm going to make money off it at some point. That's just me. So for me, I don't think buying a house right now is the right thing for me. I think I'm going to stay with my original strategy of renting. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to stay with that strategy. I don't think it's the right time for me to add another supercar to the garage. I just don't, because I think they're overpriced. And again, if there are people out there that want to pay that overprice, they can go ahead and pay them. I'm okay with that. I'm just not going to pay it. It's not something that I'm going to do. So I'm going to stay on the sideline on the supercars. I'm not going to buy one. I just think they're overpriced. And I think at some point that the music stops and I don't want to be the one standing up and don't have a chair. And all I mean by that is I don't want to have a supercar that I'm paid more than what it's really worth. And then in a year, 18 months, I'm stuck with it. I'm upside down tremendously in it. So I'm going to stay away from that as well. What I would ask you guys to do is just think about every dollar that you have. Take care of that dollar, man. Buy your essentials. I know I was kidding about the Zephyr Hills water going up $1 per case. Listen, man, take care of your essentials. You got to buy groceries, right? You got to shelter yourself. You got to have transportation, but do it at the essential level. Don't be out here upgrading cars and paying all this money for cars and upgrading houses and paying all this money for these houses. And then all of a sudden, when things settle down, you're upside down on everything. My recommendation is stick with the essential items, just the essential things. Take those dollars, put them in something that's going to grow it and multiply it over this next 24, 36, 48 months. And I think the place you want to put money right now, at least in my opinion, is the stock market, because it's on sale. You can buy your favorite companies and your favorite ETFs pretty much dirt cheap, right? So that's where you want to put money that you want to grow over the next 24 months. the next 36 months, the next 48 months, you definitely want to put it in something like the market because why? Your favorite companies and your favorite ETFs are on sale. That's a good place to put money. Also, another place to put money, a good place to put money is in a business. So if you got a business idea, or if you already have a business, that's a good place to put money if you can put that money in that business and grow it, right? And increase the revenue and keep your expenses somewhat low and have profit. And then the third place, guys, and I never thought you guys would hear me say this. The third place I think you should be keeping money is keeping it in your savings account, man. Keeping it in your money market. And I know that's crazy, right? Because inflation is 7.5%. You keeping it there, you're like, oh, my purchasing power, I'm with you. But hear me out. For the short term, keep it in the savings account because I think keeping it there protects the principal. And then in the short term, when we get this inflation thing under control and these prices come down on all assets other than the stock market, but prices come down on real estate, prices come down on some of these other items that we want to invest in, then grab that money out of the savings and go to work. I just hate for you to take money out of savings and buy a piece of real estate and 24 months from now, you're upside down in the real estate. And again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know that'll happen. But when I see things like a house doubles in value in 4 years, when it's in just a standalone community with no amenities, no nothing, just because people say it's worth that, that's when I get a little bit scared when it comes to real estate or when it comes to the stock market or when it comes to any asset class where people are just saying something is worth something, there's nothing to support it's worth that. That's scary. So 3 places: stock market, a business, keep it in your savings account. Well, guys, drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about inflation. Do you think people are pumping it up? Or do you think it's real and it is what it is? Also, what do you think about people just, taking advantage of capitalism? I think that's what a lot of them are doing. It ain't nothing wrong with that in my opinion, but I want to get your opinion. So drop me some comments and let me know. You want those 5 free stocks? Click on that link down in the description box. Weeble's going to give you 5 free stocks when you open a new Weeble brokerage account. Man, go get that free stock and go get that free money today, guys. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.